Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Dylan Holt. Welcome back to a brand new video today. So today I'm just going to be chatting about my AFL predictions for the season. Obviously I'm a week late doing this video and I apologise, but yeah, let's get stuck into it anyway. It's going to be more of the individual awards, because like Brownlow, Coleman, Rising Star, that sort of thing, and then plus sort of Premiers and Wooden Spoon as well. Yeah, so getting stuck into it, I thought I might start with my predicted top 4, which, yeah, in my opinion will be Geelong, Adelaide, GWS and then Melbourne. I think with Geelong, obviously the Gary Ablett inclusion is massive. Tim Kelly is another really good misuse age draftee they've brought in. And I've noticed they've got a lot of sort of young guys developing and coming through that I think really impact how they go late in September. Guys like Gregson, Buse, Jasny, Cockatoo, those sort of guys will really determine Geelong's fate, I think. I've got the Crows in second. I think Bryce Gibbs adding to that midfield is massive for them. It'll take a lot of pressure off Sloane and the Crouch brothers. Obviously Jake Lever and Brodie Smith are a couple of big outs for them this season, but I think they have the depth to sort of overcome that. A lot of guys that are fit now that are injured last season will come back and do a pretty good job for Adelaide, I think. So yeah, in my opinion they'll do pretty well, especially with Tex fit and firing in a few weeks' time. And third I've got GWS. Obviously not a lot I have to say about these guys. One of the best young lists coming through. Definitely be top 4 and will feature sort of late in September this season. The only problem is obviously Nathan Wilson and Zach Williams both not being there off the halfback flanks this season. Could be a bit of trouble, test their depth out there. But I think at this stage, Lockie Whitfield coming off the halfback flanks have been a pretty good option for them during the pre-season in round 1. I think he'll continue to stay there, and along with Heath Shaw will have some pretty damaging run off that halfback, so I'd expect GWS to go pretty well this season. And fourth I've got Melbourne. Probably 4 or 5 teams I could have chosen for fourth here, but I've gone with Melbourne. I think Hogan and Gawn hopefully playing full season this year will be really good for them, and obviously Lever going into their back 6 as well. I think along with that they've got a few really good young up and coming guys that are ready to take the next step this year. Guys like Oliver, Petraka, Maynard, Fritsch. Few really good guys coming through there. And moving on to the Rising Star, my pick for the Rising Star award is Andrew Brayshaw from Freo. I just think he'll play a lot of midfield time for Fremantle and continue to develop throughout the season, especially being mentored by guys like Fife, Lachie Neale. I just think he'll be really good as the season goes on. Moving on to the Coleman Medal, probably always a 2-horse race between sort of Buddy and Josh Kennedy. And then with Josh Kennedy missing 3 to 4 weeks with injury, I think Buddy's probably the safe pick here. He's obviously started the season really well, and yeah, should continue that form on throughout the season. Moving on to the Brownlow Medal, the big one, I'm going to go with Nathan Fife here in a pretty open field. I think Fife's had a pretty good pre-season. He looks really strong and fit, and yeah, I'd expect him to have a big impact on games. And one thing that Fremantle don't have compared to most other midfields is that a lot of guys that take votes of each other. Maybe the Hill brothers will sneak a few, Lachie Neale will get a few. But I think Nathan Fife will get a lot of votes here, especially in their wins. So I'd expect him to go pretty close this season. Another smoky I've thought about is Jack Stephen from the Saints. My boy. He's obviously started the season really well. Has overcome some sort of hamstring tendon stuff last year. So I'd expect him to definitely lift from 2017 and go pretty close as well. And my pick for the Wooden Spoon, I'm going to go with Gold Coast. I just don't think they have enough depth or sort of really top quality midfielders. I think Aaron Hall is probably their number 1 midfielder now, and in my opinion he looks pretty easy to shut down and sort of limit his impact in games. I mean, compare that to the other team sort of vying for the Wooden Spoon, which is North Melbourne. I just think North Melbourne have a lot more solid midfield. Zeeble, Cunnington, Jacobs in there as a tagger now as well. I think they have a pretty strong structure in the backbone as well. Guys like Scott Thompson, Robbie Tarrant, Ben Brown, guys like that as well. So I'd expect North Melbourne to do a bit better than Gold Coast this season. And yeah, Gold Coast get the Wooden Spoon in my opinion. And going to the Premiership, my pick will be Geelong this year. I think with the added inclusions of Ablett and Tim Kelly, with Scott Selwood to still come back in as well. And then a lot of young guys sort of developing throughout the season and getting another year together. I think they'll go really well and take the next step. But ultimately it'll depend on how those young guys develop. As I mentioned earlier, guys like Cockatoo, Gregson, Buse, Jasny. If they can develop into pretty solid players in that best 22, I think Geelong will be really hard to beat in the finals. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me today. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Feel free to leave your thoughts and your predictions down below in the comments. Love to see what you guys think. Yeah, if you are enjoying these videos, give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and yeah, enjoy some more content in the future, particularly AFL fantasy content, which I'll be uploading weekly. So yeah, get excited for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers. Check out some content just here. Follow me on social media. Don't forget to subscribe.